China, despite holding the majority of the world's lithium reserves, is steering the EV industry towards a new direction with the introduction of sodium batteries. This innovative tech is set to redefine the EV industry, making electric transportation truly sustainable and eco-friendly. But there's a catch. Sodium batteries don't store as much energy as lithium ones, so they can't go as far. Still, they bring big changes to electric cars. What are these changes? Are we looking at a complete takeover by the Chinese EV industry? Let's find out. Before we get started, kindly drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Introduction to sodium-ion batteries. Before we go into the details, we need to understand some things about sodium batteries. When you take a glance at the periodic table, you might notice that sodium and lithium are neighbors, sharing similar physical and chemical properties. But did you know that sodium is over 1,000 times more abundant than lithium? Sodium is a key component of sodium chloride or table salt, making it relatively easy to extract compared to the tedious process of mining lithium. Not only that, but the process of sourcing sodium is also more sustainable and environmentally friendly compared to mining lithium. EVs are promoted as cars that don't produce any pollution, which is supposed to help the environment. But when it comes to lithium, it's not as straightforward. While there are no emissions when you drive an EV, have you ever thought about how hard it is to get lithium and other rare materials out of the ground? So here's the thing. Getting these elements, like lithium, isn't as easy as getting sodium. Most of the time, getting them involves a lot of risky stuff. This includes releasing a ton of carbon into the air, using a lot of sulfuric acid, and using up a lot of fresh water. Then there's what's left over, called tailings. There are different ways to get lithium out of the ground, but most of them harm the environment. The area around where they mine often looks destroyed, with no plants or animals left. Plus, there's a big chance that the fresh water we need to drink could get contaminated. Sodium and sodium-ion batteries are much better for the environment compared to lithium batteries. People have been mining sodium for a long time, and it's done in a way that's not as harmful to nature as lithium mining. As more sodium batteries are made, we might find even better ways to get sodium without hurting the environment. Also, recycling sodium batteries is easier and cheaper than recycling lithium ones. Right now, only 5% of lithium batteries get recycled. Also, sodium batteries are a cheaper option compared to other types of batteries used in electric vehicles. The slow progress in transitioning to electric cars is primarily due to their high cost. Electric cars are still significantly more expensive than traditional cars with gasoline engines. The main factor driving up the price of electric cars is the cost of the battery. Sometimes the batteries in cars can be half of what the car is worth. This is because they need special materials like lithium. But with sodium batteries, they could change everything completely because of their lower prices. Here, things are clear because our planet has lots of this element called sodium. The process of getting it out of the ground is easier, which makes it cheaper to make things. But it's not just sodium. There's a whole new technology that uses other cheaper elements too. For example, in these batteries, some parts are made from elements like copper, iron, and manganese, which are also not expensive. Even though these batteries work in a similar way to others, using sodium means we can also use cheaper materials for some parts. Instead of using copper, we can use aluminum, which makes these batteries cheaper too. Let's use numbers to understand this better. Right now, a lithium-ion battery cell costs about $120 per kilowatt hour. This information comes from CATL, the biggest battery maker in the world. But CATL is also working on sodium-ion batteries. They say these batteries could cost between $40 and $80 per kilowatt hour at the start. That's a big difference in price. And as the new technology gets better, the difference could get even bigger. Technical details and industry developments. Lithium-ion batteries are known for their high energy density and performance, which is why they're commonly used in performance and long-range Tesla models. But there's a significant problem with these batteries: thermal runaway. You may have seen news reports about electric vehicles suddenly catching fire or exploding. This is a serious safety issue that sodium-ion batteries do not have. Sodium-ion batteries are safer because they are less likely to catch fire. Even though fires in electric cars don't happen often, when they do, they're really hard to put out. This is because of lithium, which can easily catch fire from different things, like a short circuit, heat, or damage. When a fire starts, it can quickly get out of control due to thermal runaway. This means the battery heats up fast, making the fire worse and releasing gas. Electric car batteries can even explode sometimes. But when it comes to putting out fires in electric cars, it's a whole different challenge for firefighters. It takes a lot more water, time, and work to deal with these fires. On the other hand, sodium-ion batteries are much safer because sodium is less likely to catch fire than lithium. Sodium is bigger and heavier than lithium, so it doesn't react as quickly. This means it's unlikely to have a fast-spreading fire like with lithium batteries. Plus, the other materials in sodium batteries are also less likely to catch fire. So, while there's still some risk of fire with sodium batteries, it's much lower. Because of these reasons, CATL and BYD decided to develop a sodium-ion battery. In July 2021, CATL revealed that sodium-ion batteries possess an energy density of 160 kilowatt-hours per kilogram, a slightly lower value than LFP batteries. While their energy density of 160 kilowatt-hours per kilogram may not be the highest on the market, these batteries offer a host of benefits that make them a game-changer. Not only are they more cost-effective to manufacture, but they also perform exceptionally well in low temperatures. Sodium-ion batteries work well in both hot and cold temperatures. People used to think they wouldn't work as well as lithium batteries in the cold, but recent research proved otherwise. Unlike lithium batteries, sodium batteries don't catch fire or explode easily. They can handle extreme temperatures. Studies show they can work in temperatures from -20 Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, or -4 Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Lithium batteries work best in temperatures from 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. What exactly does this mean? It means that as sodium batteries get better, they could fix one of the main problems with electric cars: how they perform in cold weather. Right now, electric cars don't work well in the cold, and they don't go as far as the companies say they will. Sodium batteries might fix this issue in the future. Plus, even if they work the same as lithium batteries, they'll be safer because they can handle more extreme temperatures without catching fire or freezing. Now, CATL has even more ambitious plans on the horizon with their upcoming sodium-ion batteries set to exceed an impressive energy density of 200 watt-hours per kilogram. And if that weren't enough to get you excited, these batteries are slated to hit mass production soon, marking a significant step forward in energy storage. It's fascinating how quickly technology can evolve and change perceptions. In 2021, many experts believed that sodium-ion batteries were only suitable for certain applications, such as energy storage and two-wheeled scooters. Even CATL held the same view. Some analysts even speculated that CATL's sodium-ion battery initiative was merely a ploy to pressure lithium suppliers to lower their prices. However, as the development of sodium-ion batteries progressed and lithium prices continued to soar in 2022, the tide began to turn. It became increasingly clear that sodium-ion batteries had the potential to become a viable alternative to lithium-ion batteries in electric vehicles. In November 2022, CATL officially confirmed this development, announcing that their sodium-ion batteries were expected to power electric vehicles in the future. Today, there are EVs that are powered with sodium-ion batteries. This shows the quick advancement in technology. Prospects and challenges of sodium-ion battery tech. Whole sodium-ion batteries have their advantages. They also have their limitations. The main reason why lithium batteries became popular at first is because they store more energy in the same amount of space. Right now, lithium batteries can store about 265 to 280 watt-hours per kilogram on average. Sodium-ion batteries, on the other hand, can store less energy, usually around 140 to 160 watt-hours per kilogram. How does this work? It's just like a box. Lithium batteries can fit more energy into that box compared to sodium-ion batteries. This affects a few things. First, it means electric cars with lithium batteries can travel farther on a single charge. Also, lithium batteries can give more power and charge or discharge faster, which makes them perform better overall. When batteries store more energy in less space, cars can be lighter, which is important for making them more efficient. Sodium-ion batteries are new, so they're still improving. Soon they could store as much energy as lithium batteries. The biggest battery company, CATL, has already made sodium-ion batteries with good energy density and promises even better ones soon. When sodium batteries catch up to lithium batteries, there won't be any reason to prefer lithium anymore. That's why more electric car companies are starting to use sodium batteries in their cars. The Inflation Reduction Act passed by Congress in August 2022 was aimed at reducing China's dominance in the lithium-ion battery market. However, a shift toward sodium-ion batteries may actually increase China's control over battery manufacturing. Of the 20 sodium battery factories currently planned or under construction worldwide, a staggering 16 of them are located in China. This means that in just a few short years, China will have almost 95% of the world's capacity to produce sodium batteries. Although lithium battery production will still dwarf sodium battery output, China faces a unique challenge when it comes to manufacturing sodium batteries. While China controls much of the world's lithium sources, it has limited access to the soda ash required to produce sodium. Interestingly, the United States is home to over 90% of the world's readily mined reserves of soda ash, located beneath the southwestern Wyoming desert. This vast deposit of soda ash was formed over 50 million years ago and has been mined for centuries to meet the needs of America's glass manufacturing industry. The question now is whether the United States will leverage this resource to become a major player in the emerging sodium-ion battery market. Sodium-ion batteries could change the future of electric cars because they're much cheaper than lithium-ion batteries. Sodium costs only a tiny bit of what lithium costs. This could lead to a big change in the electric car industry, making electric cars cheaper and easier to get. But there's another reason why sodium-ion batteries are important. Lithium-ion batteries lose their power over time, but sodium-ion batteries don't have this problem. So not only could they be cheaper, but they could also last longer and be more reliable. What do you think about the new sodium-ion battery project? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. And thanks for watching.